Well, there comes a times in our life where we're going to face a lot of doubt, a lot of moments when people and their opinions of us is going to try to bring us down. But I want to remind you something that's very powerful, something that no one, and I mean no one, can take from you unless you allow them to. That's your power. Unless you allow them to take it from you, that's going to be on you. But think about your power. Your power is something that is essential to your dreams, your passion, your unique voice. That's this fire that burns within you. It's that which lights that path to destiny. But too often we allow our light to get dim. We allow the words, the judgment, doubt, overshadow our beliefs in ourselves. And that's one of the issues we have with ourselves. We listen to this nonsense, and this nonsense begins to take over us, and it pulls us down. You know, my mom was singing this song when I was younger and when she was in the church choir. It was a song called This Little Light of Mine. I'm going to let it shine everywhere I go. I never understood that song back then because I was a young man. Now, as I'm older, I kind of understand what you're trying to say in the song is let your light shine brighter than anybody else's light. Don't let people come in your life and dim your light. And to me, what is meaning, this person's coming in your life to drain you physically, mentally, and emotionally is what they are doing. That's why they're coming into your life, and you cannot allow that. And think about it. How many times you hesitate to pursue your dream? Huh? How many times? Because somebody told you it was impossible. How many times have you silenced your voice because you fear rejection or ridicule? How many times have you let someone else define your worth? You got to put these things together. How many times you allow somebody to tell you that you can't sing, but you know in your heart you got this beautiful golden voice that God gave you, and you know it's beautiful. But they implant this doubt, this seed in your head that you can't sing. But knowingly, they know you can, but they're not going to give you the credit for that because they want to continue to suck your power from you, to drain you dry. That's what they want to do. And another thing, don't you ever allow anyone to define your worth. Only you know your worth. They don't know your worth. You know your worth. Don't allow people to tell you what your worth is. You know your worth. Go out and get your worth. Nobody can stop that from you. Only you can stop that. Go out and get your worth. You know what I'm saying? It's time to take a stand. Take a stand. If you don't take a stand for what you believe in, that means you'll fall for anything. Take a stand. It's time for you to reclaim your power. Your power is not given to you by others. So therefore, others cannot take it from you. It cannot be taken from you because of this right here. If you allow them to do that, what it is, I call them people that's come in your life to drain you all the emotions, all your mental, all your physical things that you have going on, and drain it out of you, empower themselves back up and get back out there. Now they're happy. They're doing their thing now. And you're not, because now you take it on their burden, which we may call it that. But I just want you to be safe and careful, guys. I want you to understand the power, like I said, is not given to you by them. So all of this, the power has always been there. It's inside of you. You just got to recognize it, nurture it, and let it shine. Your power is your birthright. It is your birthright. It is unshakable belief in your own potential, the courage to follow your heart and to rise even when you fall. Because you're going to fall. But the point is, once you fall, are you going to get back up? Or you continue to lay down and just sit there? That's going to be a choice you have to make. I can't make that choice for you. Only you can make that choice. If I fall, am I willing to get back up and still deal with the same stuff that's going on? Yes, you have to be willing. That's life. That's how life works. And I want you to take a big look around. And I guarantee you, every great achievement, every story you're going to hear, every success story, I guarantee you this one. Every one of the success stories, and it's going to let you know how much someone refused to give up their power. These are the people that refuse to give up their powers to others, so they want to drain them. Yeah, they faced a lot of adversity. Yeah, oh yeah. Who's not going to face adversity? Yeah, they faced a lot of naysayers. That is naysayers. That's what they do. That's all they have time to do. But then you'll face the dark times, but they never allow anyone to extinguish your inner flames. Sometimes, I know this young man, and I won't call his name, but I worked with him back at a behavior center back in, I'd say between 2016 and 2018. Very nice young man. But I could see expressions on his face, how he was emotional and physical and mentally drained. But when he came in, I always made sure I was always letting him know how much I appreciated him, how much proud of him, how I was thinking for the things he was doing for working for me, because I really had a lot of love for this young man. I loved him just like he was my son, and I wanted him to do good. So I was encouraging him. I could also express stuff on his face, but I believed in him. I didn't give up on him. And I could tell he never gave up on himself. So we've been kind of staying in contact with each other back and forth on Facebook. But when I saw a recent picture of him, this young man has really grown. He now is in a boxing class. He works out very heavily, eats well, and looks good. And every time I see him, I let him know how proud I am of him. I'm let him know that he inspires me, even though we heckle about it, but he really does. This young man was a prime example. People took his power from him and drained him. And I guess once he figured this out, he has blossomed into a nice grown man now. Let's say grown man. And I'm very impressed, very proud. Like I said, I look at him as he's my son, because that's how much love I have for this young man. And he's always been my heart. And I love him to this day. He know I do. And I always let him know how much I love him, how much I appreciate him. So, and you're no different. You have within you the same strength, the same potential, the same unyielding spirit, but don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Don't let the fear of failure, the string of criticism, or the weight of doubt rob you of your dreams. Because I'm telling you, like I said, he's a prime example. Every time you stand up for yourself, every time you speak truth, every time you take a step forward towards your dream, you're asserting your power. You are telling the world, I am here and I matter. I matter. That's what you're telling the world. So when life gets tough, when those voices of doubt start growing louder and louder again, when it feels like the world's against you, hold on to your power. Embrace it. Let it fuel your determination. Let it be the anchor that keeps you grounded and the wind that propels you forward. And I want to paraphrase Henry Ford quote, and it kind of goes like this. I'm trying to paraphrase and kind of remember some of this stuff. And if everything and everyone seems to be going against you, remember that an airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. Just something I kind of want to put in the forefront of your mind there and think about. So never let anyone take your power from you, because in the end, it's just about achieving your dreams. It's about honoring who you are, and you shine your light so bright that it inspires others the same. It will inspire others the same. You are powerful, you are capable, and you are fucking unstoppable. Believe it, achieve it, live it, and never, ever let anyone take your power from you. Only you can give that up to them.